Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I recently did a video and a lot of people were commenting about Fire TV sticks and the issues they're having because I'm going to address one of those big issues right now, and that is storage. I'm going to solve that in today's video. It's really easy to do and we're going to fix all your storage problems right now. All right, before we get into this, I just want you to do me a huge favor. I want you to comment down below. Let me know which streaming device you use, whether it is a Fire TV stick or it's a different device like a Roku, an Apple TV, are you using the ONN H96, or one of these really awesome cola sticks here that it has everything on it built in, which is awesome. If you're using any of those devices, just comment down below. Let me know which one you're using. I want to know how to cater my videos to you. I want to make sure I do lots of videos on a subject that you guys want to know about. Today's video, we're going to talk about the Fire TV stick. So what's the issue with the Fire TV stick? Well, one of the big issues right now is storage. They don't have a lot of storage, and when you start adding all these apps, if you were to add 10, 15 apps from the Amazon App Store, it's gonna fill this thing up really, really fast, especially if you're recording or downloading anything onto it. So today's video, we're going to solve that problem right now. And I'm going to tell you, most people think to solve this, to expand storage, which is what I'm going to talk about, it's going to cost a lot of money, guys. It's going to cost you pretty much nothing. It's super, super cheap. Let me show you what you're going to need to do this. So first of all, you're going to need a Fire TV stick 4K Max. Whether it's first gen or second gen, doesn't matter. The Max version that they made is designed to expand storage. So basically, you can access those apps that you download directly from your hard drive onto from your home page of your Fire TV stick. The older models you cannot. You can record things to it. So I have a video on how to expand storage on the older device. I did it in like 2019. It's been a while because they've had the new one out for quite a while. The new one is really easy. So let me show you really quick what you need. So obviously you need to have your Fire TV stick. So your Fire TV stick normally has this little power cord that comes out of this little port right here, and it goes into either your TV or a power strip or into the wall. Okay, what you're gonna do is unplug that, okay? All you need is this. This is called an OTG adapter, and I'll put a link to this one. It's really, really cheap. Comes in a 2-pack, and it's really easy to use. All you need to do, like I said, unplug the power cord, and you're gonna plug this one right in like that. So what does that do? Well, that gives you a USB port. And on this side right here, you actually have your power cord. So you would plug your power in. It's basically a pass-through right through here for power, but you've now added a USB port. So what do you do with the USB port? Well, you do a little thumb drive. You probably have these thumb drives sitting around. Let me tell you, this little OTG adapter, you can get a 2-pack for like $7 or $8. I'll put links down in the description section. It's really cheap. And you just plug that in. Now you have it automatically, when you plug it in, power it on, turn your Fire TV stick on, it's going to recognize this as extra storage, and you can select which apps you want to go right in the settings. And I have full videos on how to transfer, and I'll put a link to that video down in the description as well so you can watch it. But I just wanted to show you really quick. Most people have these drives laying around anyway. If you don't, I highly recommend, so you've got this OTG adapter, I'll link. I highly recommend this kind, and I've got all kinds of them because I have them on all of my Fire TV sticks in my house. These are 64 gigabytes, and what's cool about these is you've got the USB port. In order to, let's say you want to transfer content or movies or whatever from your computer to your Fire Stick, or vice versa. So you've downloaded something from your Fire TV stick, put on your computer. A lot of computers use the USB-C. So this is, it's all linked together. So it's kind of nice that it has that. And I've got all kinds of these. In fact, I'll even give a drive and one of these away as a giveaway on this video just by commenting and hitting the thumbs up down below. So again, comment, make sure, and let me know which device you're using. It doesn't have to be a Fire Stick. It could be an ONN Android box. It could be a Buzz TV. It could be a VC box. It could be a Monster box. There's a lot of choices out there when you're streaming. This video is for those that have the Fire TV stick, that love the Fire TV stick, and they're having trouble with storage. That's it, guys. Super, super easy. And again, I'll link this. This is called an OTG adapter, and this. Now, for those of you that want to get crazy, you could actually add a hub. So let's say you added your OTG adapter, and then you got one of these hubs. It just causes a little bit of a mess on your whole system, but the nice thing about adding a little hub like this is now you have 3 USB ports. I will tell you, without having any sort of power assist to your Fire TV stick to avoid like boot loops and things, you can only go up to a 64 gigabytes. If you want to go up to 2 terabytes, you do need a power assist. I have videos on getting a 2 terabyte Fire Stick on the channel already. But you could put your drive in here, and look at this. Now you have an Ethernet port. So you could actually connect your Fire Stick hardwired into your modem. So that's actually just going to make it a whole lot faster and smoother. You really, I think the Fire Stick's capped at about 100 megabits per second, and your Wi-Fi might actually be faster than that. So it's isn't a benefit for everybody. Plus you got a wire that goes to your modem, but it will be a stable signal. So if you are having drops, fluctuation in your Wi-Fi, Ethernet might be a good option for you. But most of you just need a little extra storage. The Fire Stick comes with either 8 or 16, depending on which Max you have. Adding this little guy and one of these little drives right in here will probably solve your issues right there, and it will cost you less than $10. Hope you enjoyed today's video.